Good morning, my new naval historians. I'm Petty Officer Torrey Lee from the Naval History and Heritage Command. Today, we're commemorating the Centennial of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
This centennial brings us aboard USS Olympia in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
You're probably wondering, what am I doing in Philadelphia? Well, Philadelphia is home to a piece of naval history, the USS Olympia.
By the end of World War I, Olympia had been in service nearly 30 years. It was in 1921 when the crew was tasked to repatriate remains of an unknown soldier.
So the trek from France to the Washington Navy Yard was actually very treacherous because they actually hit a hurricane on the way across. And the ship actually rolled several times. Not completely over, but enough that the decks were awash. And they were actually afraid of the ship actually foundering.
Crew members secured the remains to the ship's deck. Fearing the dishonor of losing the remains, Olympia's crew braved the storm and delivered the precious cargo to Washington's Navy Yard. The site remains memorialized aboard Olympia. Service members and veterans from all services joined the Centennial to honor those on that treacherous journey.
Christian, here rests in honored glory an American soldier known but to God. A fitting tribute to so many of our nation's brave soldiers, sailors, airmen, guardsmen, and of course Marines who have yet to come home. Made possible by the heroic journey of this precious old girl, the Olympia.
I find the history fascinating, and the reason why I do these living history programs is because, well, you can look at history, you can look at photos of history, but the fact that you're able to put on a uniform and experience firing the gun.
Fire! Cease firing! Secure the peace!
Really brings the history experience home. And this ceremony is very important because it's a very key part of U.S. history as well. The general person may not be able to go to some of those larger museums in Washington, D.C., and this may be in somebody's backyard. Well, it may not be. It is in somebody's backyard, and instead of going all the way down to Washington, they could come to places like this and learn very important parts of history.
A great day out here in USS Olympia. I got to learn a lot, and hopefully you did too. So this is Petty Officer Torrey Lee signing off, bringing the Navy knowledge to now.
To discover more naval history, visit us at history.navy.mil.